Hey, it's Amethyst Virgo. So this is Soulmate Twin Flame Edition. Why are we not back together? And so I do want to share that by back together, for some people, it can simply be you were in an actual physical union, but you broke up and you're trying to figure out why or what is a possible future outcome. And for some of you who believe in past lives, you might be wondering why your soulmate or twin flame has not entered your life yet. What's going on? What are some of the past karmic situations that might be holding us back? So this video is only for 4 sets of cards. Zoom in on which one is standing out to you the most. And again, this is going to resonate for who it's meant to resonate with. If it does not resonate with you, then the message is not for you, okay? But I am drawing on the energies of some common situations happening right now to get an idea. Venus just entered Capricorn. For some people might be wondering, this is simply because Capricorn is about maturity and it's about seriousness and stability. All right, so I'm going to start with this one first. I'm going to move the other sets over. And if you want to zoom just to your set, go to the timestamp below. All right. All right, let's just pick this one. All right, if you pick this one, so I'm first going to like just draw out the 4 cards that came from your reading. With the Queen of Cups reverse, we had Temperance, Patience card in reverse, we had the 7 of Wands, and we had the 10 of Wands in reverse. All right, so what's happening here? So the Queen of Cups in reverse, you feel a lack of emotional support. All right, so you're feeling like you don't have the emotional support that you would want in a partner or this person, or you don't have it in your life, so you feel this lack and this void that has been filling up in you. Temperance card, you're running out of patience though. You're trying to find the person that you're meant to be with, or you're trying to reunite with them, and you just feel at this point you've waited long enough. For love, you might be watching others around you fall in love or have relationships, and you're wondering, when is it your turn? So we have the 7 of Wands, which is the Courage card, and there's something holding you back from finding this, which is you haven't taken the next step yet. Okay, and so for some of you, I feel like this is a situation where perhaps you were already in union with this person, but at the moment right now, there's a lack of courage. Like somebody's afraid to do something. Someone's going through a point in their life where they have to actually take the next step in order for there to be an emotional connection reestablished. Now, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse, which means this is hard work. You and your soulmate or twin flame, whatever the situation is, it's hard work. There's a lot going on. One of you might be going through a lot right now in your life. You're dealing with a lot that you actually have to physically do. So some of you might be, you're overworking yourself. You're trying to establish yourself in some way, shape, or form. It's just going to take a lot for this union to come back together. Okay. Another card I have, though, is the King of Wands, which could represent this person's personality, could represent, possible, clue of like who this person is or what type of, what type of personality they've had. King of Wands is a very dynamic person. It's a person who's very well respected or known. This is not someone who you would miss. This is not someone who is quiet. So there's kind of like an air of, popularity with this person, or they're very dynamic. They stand out in a crowd. They're very confident. Okay, this person. And some energies that I pulled, some astrology cards, we have Leo. So it's interesting that Leo came up because Leo is very much close to this like King of Wands idea, right? Though in tarot, I forget which sign this Aries represents, because in some of these court cards can represent signs. King of Wands is probably more your... Actually, no, I would say the Prince of Wands is more Aries, because that impulsiveness, where the king is like the Leo. The Leo is the king, right? The sun. So Leo energy, this person likes to be seen. This person likes to be noticed. This person has a lot of ideas. This person likes to bring people together. This person might be creative. This person is just someone popular. They're very generous with those they care about. Some other energies here, I have a Gemini. So I don't know if that's you or this is in their chart. There's also some energy here of like either you or this person where there's a lot of communication going on. I feel like for some of you, you've already communicated with this person, or there's already someone in this situation is a thinker. That's probably you. You're the thinker. You're the one overanalyzing. You're the one who probably might even be the one maintaining contact with this person, who could be a Leo energy person. I'm getting King of Wands, definitely some Leo fire energy, or their Leo moon or something of that nature. Now, what do the angels say right now? Again, you have free will. If you don't like what the reading says, you have free will to try to change your destiny, or you have to think about the fact that right now, what are the cards saying? And we have no. Okay, right now saying this is not the best time. You need to focus on yourself. As we just saw, we saw that 10 of Wands. Both of you are probably going through so much right now in your life. This union is probably not going to work out at this particular moment. Okay, and when I do tarot, I don't do tarot for forever and a day. I do the current readings of the energy, and that's what the energy is around your situation. All right, so now we have this next stone. If you picked this one, all right, the lapis lazuli one. All right, here's what's happening with you and your soulmate, your twin flame. Why haven't you gotten back together yet? Limitations. You're limited by time, you're limited by space, you're not maybe even living in the same area. You do have the World card though. You know, we got the World card. For some of you, you're going through some phases or cycles in your life that you're meant to complete. That's why I'm thinking for some of you, this could be a past life type of situation, like a past karmic bond that you have, and there is already a past there. Four of Pentacles. Somebody, but it's in reverse for you. All right. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody is holding on to what they already have. Some of them you might even have a partner. They might have a partner right now. There's not a lot of freedom right now. The Four of Pentacles, someone's holding on to what they already have. Three of Wands in reverse, lack of opportunity. You're restricted in the situation. You and this person, there's something restricting you. You know, one of you might already be in a relationship. You're not living in the same area. Some of you. You're separated by time, some of you. Okay, so it might be like an age difference. It could just be they're in a different place in their life. You're in a different place in your life. Then we have the Magician in reverse. Okay, so the Magician usually means control. There's definitely some fate around the situation. I think sometimes people pine for their soulmate, their twin flame, because society romanticizes these relationships and people think like, I have to have my soulmate. People can be just as happy with a life partner. In fact, for some people, it's less stressful because they don't have to worry about this deep soul burning bond that they feel they have to have with this person. They feel like they are this other person. Remember, soulmates and twin flames are not the same, but I'm not going into depth with that. If you're doing this reading, if you're listening, you already know probably what you believe your situation to be. Okay. And so you can even feel that you have a soulmate or twin flame out there without physically meeting them, right? But for some of you, there's a lack of control. There's a lack of energy there. Yes. Unfortunately, for some of you, there's something blocking this. And for some of you, it could be you have to wait the next lifetime in order to be in this union with this person. All right, let me get some more energy around this, okay? Because the angel card could tell me something different, right? But for some of you right now, there's a blockage here. Someone, you know, either has all the control, or there's a lack of control. There's a lack of even maybe contact between you two, which is why we have this reversal. So we have Taurus energy, which is interesting because as I was shuffling for this particular set, I felt earth energy. So either they're a Taurus or they have Taurus in their chart. They're Taurus-like person. This is a very earthy, practical person. This is not a person who is going to necessarily chase or fawn all over you. This is a person who's only going to be in this relationship if it makes sense to them. It has to be part of what they feel they need. If a Taurus person doesn't feel they need something, they're not going to want it. They're not going to do it. I'm also sensing some Aries energy here. Okay, it could be you. Or this Aries-like dynamic. Okay, so between the two of you, there's somebody who's more of the pusher, more of the person who feels a strong passion. But this other person, whoever they are, there's more practicalness with them. Or it could also mean like they don't know yet what this connection is between you two, but you're the one that maybe knows, because you think about Aries, we think of passion. But again, this could also mean the energy this person carries. It could also mean their sign, their sun sign, their moon sign, something relating to them. Okay, now what do the angel cards say? Oops. Okay, we have perfect timing. So perfect timing to me, though, is in reverse. This is not necessarily the best time. There's nothing right now in your lives that is going to, you know how sometimes people coincidentally fall into a relationship? Well, there's something right now that's preventing you two from being together. So I don't want to say like perfect timing, it's going to happen right now. There's a lot, as we pulled, you know, there's limitations, there's something holding you back, there's a focus on other things in your life right now, there's a lack of communication, unlike the other set where I felt that there was some communication happening between the two. So in this case, there's some blockage with the timing of the situation, okay? And again, all readings are based on the current energy. This reading could definitely change in 6 months or 2 weeks, who knows? But you do have free will, but right now for some of you, perfect timing is not in the cards at the moment. Okay, this is the third one. We have the Fool card in reverse. Somebody's not ready for the journey. Somebody's kind of holding off. Somebody's not ready or showing that they are ready for the new journey. We have the Seven of Swords, regret. Somebody feels regret. And we have the Six of Cups. Somebody's reminiscing on the past. Three of Swords, sorrow. Okay. All right, yeah. We're dealing with a past upset for some of you. So like I said, this reading is, I give a reading, I read the energy, you connect the dots based on your situation, or you can simply drop a question if you need more clarity. But right now, I feel like for these people, you've already been in contact with this person. You've already, either been in a relationship or, there's some type of contact that you've had. And because what I'm seeing right now, Three of Swords is sorrow. There's some sadness here. But then I also have the Seven of Swords. So I have some swords here. Swords is like somebody's mind is really just focused on this hurt that's happened. Somebody's regretting something they did, whether regretting the relationship or a decision they made. Maybe I think one of you wasn't ready at the time. And now the other person is kind of over it. You feel like, well, this other person is over it. So somebody might not have been ready. And now the other person appears over the other person. They're not chasing after you anymore. You're not chasing after them. We have the Fool card. Again, like I said, somebody's like, well, I'm not going to take this journey. I'm not ready for a new beginning. We already tried that. But then one of you, probably you, Six of Cups, you're reminiscing of the past and what could have been. All right. Let me pull in this other card that I pulled. Temperance in reverse. You're impatient. I think it's you. I think, what I'm getting here is that maybe you pulled away from this union at some point in time. You were afraid of how intense it felt, or you didn't give this person a chance. And now you're thinking of like, okay, maybe I should have given them a chance, but they've kind of moved on. They're kind of off standish right now. So they're not really pursuing you like that. And then we have the Temperance card in reverse. So here we have, you're impatient though. You're like, okay, I know that I gave them some space, but now I want them back. So what can I do? So now I'm going to pull some astrology cards to get some energy of like what sign this person might be, what sign you might be. I'm getting some Libra energy here. Now, if this person's a Libra energy person in any shape, form, moon, rising, Libra like, this is a person who's a Mars, whatever the case is, there's some Libra energy here. So you have to understand they can be indecisive in the first place. And so if you did not make it clear what you wanted with the Libra person, you kind of left the door open. They're kind of like, well, I don't know. They might not be whereas if you had someone like a Capricorn, they would already know what they want. If you had someone, like a Virgo, they would have already analyzed it and figured out whether they want you or not. So this person also might be kind of saying, no, I'm not ready yet, but they're still kind of giving you maybe false hope, or they haven't directly told you like, no, I'm not, pursuing this ever again. The energy I'm sensing from you, though, is Pisces. Like this, you're the emotional one. You might have ran away. Think about Pisces. Sometimes Pisces can be victim to escapism. Emotions can be too much sometimes for Pisces, and they sometimes escape. Remember, Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and so your energy here, I'm getting some Pisces. Again, doesn't mean you are a Pisces. It can mean you have Pisces in your chart, or there's something, or you have Neptune in a significant place in your chart. Because remember, Neptune rules Pisces, so this does not mean you are a Pisces. All right, but there's some type of energy Pisces like with this situation. Okay, Libra and Pisces can have very different outlooks on things. So Pisces is the water, Libra is the air. So there is something to, consider about how you both have to really communicate in different ways and seek to understand each other. And what are the angel cards saying? The angels are saying in the near future. This situation can work itself out. You do have to have patience. As we saw with this other card, you don't. You are expecting just because you and this person were open to each other before, and somehow something broke down. Something broke down. One of you ran away from the situation. Again, I think that was more you, where maybe they weren't giving you what you wanted or something, and you were like, okay, well, I'm not going to be in this situation anymore. There is possibility in the near future, okay, for you to reunite, or to maybe even start conversing about what it is that you want to, how you want to move forward. All right, so it's the last one. All right, we have the Sun in reverse. Something has not been revealed to you yet. Two of Cups in reverse. So I think this is for like your soulmate twin flames that haven't met yet, but this does not necessarily mean that. It depends on the person. We have the Nine of Cups, unfulfilled. Queen. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. You haven't met yet. Two of these other readings, I could say for sure, I believe you were already in some type of physical contact with your soulmate twin flame person. Okay. These other cards that showed up in the other readings show, sorry, let me adjust this real quick, show that, come on. All right, let me just move. It showed that somehow you were already in union. These cards are showing me that, you know, these are for people who have a deep spiritual connection with, you know, the spiritual realm, and you believe in soulmates and twin flames, and you feel there's somebody out there that you have not met yet, and you feel this person, but you haven't met them. Something hasn't been revealed to you. Sun in reverse. Two of Cups partnership in reverse. You're waiting. Look at this person here in this picture. They're waiting. Like, where's my partnership? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Resourcefulness. You don't have what it is that you want. This person has not tangibly made themselves present in your life. Nine of Cups fulfillment. You're yearning for this soulmate connection. You're yearning for this deeper connection. Another card pulled is Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is very intuitive. You know, you could think of her as maybe like a Scorpio. So, you know, remember, Scorpio is loyal to those they care about. Once they feel you, they're going to do anything they can for you. Very intense energy. So the Queen of Cups is adding some extra layers to this. You know, this is two. I've gotten 3 cups in this reading. Now 2 were in reverse. This one is upright. Okay, so you know, definitely you should keep thinking about how you can, you know, bring this into your life. You know, I don't think this is a lost cause type of situation. We have the Queen of Cups. She is nurturing. She is compassionate. She's not judging you. You know, think of Queen of Cups. She's not a judgmental card. She's not the Queen of Swords. Now, what are some astrological influences here? Capricorn. Either you or this person, Capricorn energy. Now, this does not mean you are a Capricorn or they're a Capricorn, but they're bringing some Capricorn energy. This is an older person, maybe. They're older than you. They are more established than you. They might be more set in their ways. This is a person who maybe has achieved a lot, or they're Capricorn-like in nature. There's something Capricorn about them. Okay. Now you, Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio, transform. So you know what I just said to you, that the Queen of Cups to me is Scorpio in energy. She's Scorpio. She's a Scorpio woman. When I, you know, other astrologers and tarot card readers might say different things. When I do my court cards, I view the Queen of Cups as the Scorpio woman. She's Scorpio. Okay. And I say she's Scorpio because of this nurturing aspect, but also for Scorpio intensity of strong will. Scorpio listens to what they believe inside, you know, this intuitive nature that they have like a mother. But then we have the Scorpio here. That's you. All right. So this is definitely you. The Scorpio energy here. Transformation. You're believing in this soulmate, deeper connection. And what do the angel cards say? If you believe. All right. So for some of you, you will find, you know, and when I do these energies, I definitely think of people that I know or clients that I have. So I 100% can say, this is going to resonate with someone. Maybe not everybody out there. Again, this is not a personal reading. You know, personal reading is going to go way deeper and more intense in your specific situation. But this is just reading general energies. If you believe, you know, if you're the person who knows that this person is out there, you have to understand that, yes, you haven't met yet, or the situation has not come together where you can achieve something together or pursue something together at this moment. But your belief system and your belief in your spirituality and manifesting this could definitely help you in the long run come into union with this person. All right. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thanks.